What is going on, Corey Gang Fish Fam? Welcome back to your favorite Monday show. Tuesday if you're in India, down under, or any other exotic places in the world that I would like to visit one day. Is that a little ignorant to say that? North America is not the main character of the world. In fact, they still have 5-day work weeks and hustle culture, which means they're the third main character at best. If this was the Office TV show, North America would be Creed, or maybe Kevin. We're off topic already. It's not even been a minute into the show yet, so without further ado, fish tank review. I've got the mic set up on. Hopefully I remember to turn it on. If I didn't, I'm gonna have to record this whole thing. How fun. What fish tanks looked like in 1896. Holy crap. Wait, this is from 1896? That's insane. There are like American bullfrogs up in this. There's an electric eel or two, or some sort of big eel. Looks like some catfish, some really big carp. You'd really have to look between the lines because there's so many things happening, but there are fish floating. There are bodies. Where is that coming from? Some of the frogs are dead. Most of the frogs. I feel like some of the frogs weren't dead by the beginning of this video, and by the end, they are for some reason. Are they swimming in alcohol, perhaps? It couldn't have changed this much, right? Man, I swear, I could have seen older fish tanks that were way better than this. You know what I think is happening here? I think this guy is a fish abuser from 1896. Bro, we caught him red-handed. After all these years, he's probably died a peaceful death, or he's still alive somehow. Neuralink, Elon Musk, that lizard-looking guy who wants to live forever, is finally getting exposed for his crimes against humanity, or his crimes against fish. Why am I saying he? Could be a girl. Not trying to be sexist. Could have identified as a fish abuser. That's what this person should be identifying as. Like back then, they had the same sort of fish abusing levels as we do now. Fish never changes. I think they accidentally put water in their pile of fish. Some things never change. Terrible husbandry. Everything in this tank is now dead. I certainly hope so. Most things that were alive in 1896 are now dead. Whoosh. R whooshed me too. I'm a victim today. Jonathan the Seychelles tortoise says hi. Okay. Fish never changes. These are just comments I made already. Damn, and monster fish keepers still be the exact same. Holy, if you're a monster fish keeper, you have beef with this Redditor. How parents think tanks should look like. Really, I started with a shrimp tank and most people who saw it were like, that's it? Yes, my little awesome creatures I can spend hours watching. Is it? That sentence kills me. My parents, when I first started keeping fish, it's a fish tank, put more fish. I can't see, I only see nothing. The most underrated thing a fish tank can have. Small fish, small invertebrates. It will grab your attention for hours on end just looking at the small details. Say it louder for the people in the back. Why is everything in there dying? Did they chlorinate the water back then? I think you just threw a bunch of fish and frogs into a tank and shot the video. See, I was thinking something's wrong with the water because why would they just die so fast if you just put the fish in there to shoot a video? They probably didn't understand that fish and amphibians need their water conditions to be maintained to survive. They probably assumed as long as the fish and amphibian were in water, they should be okay. Animal husbandry has come a long way. No, I don't think it's come that long of a way. I feel like they knew a lot back then. This guy just is a fish abuser. There's no way around it. I did a bit of research into Victorian aquariums and some people knew a surprising amount. They were keeping saltwater tanks with microalgae and fish for years. They were keeping planted tanks, doing water changes, etc. Exactly. This comment just proves what I've been saying. This person, it's not about how they kept fish in 1896. Like I would change the title to Fish Abusers Never Change. What fish abuse looked like in 1896. Highly similar to today. That's less of a catchy title, I am aware.
Hey guys, quick pause. Father's Day is coming up faster than my lactose intolerance and it's making me kind of queasy just thinking about it. But this episode's sponsor, Ridge, has her backs once again, offering up to 40% off. Gift giving is easier than ever with this goated Father's Day sale running from now until July 15th. No father left behind. In fact, no anyone left behind. Ridge has literally something for everyone in your life. I daily my favorite Damascus wallet and it looks so new, like I opened it up just yesterday, but it's been years. Their key cases are super secure and anti-jingling. So many of my friends have asked me how to get one. They went to ridge.com/FFT for that massive discount. This bolt action high dive blue pen is pure quality. They partnered with MagSafe to combine your Ridge wallet with your iPhone now, complete with a seamless AirTag experience. This is so clean and fits fits in one pocket. I can free up my left pocket and put whatever I want in there. With military-grade durability and a lifetime warranty, not to mention a 99-day no questions asked return policy, complete your Father's Day gift searching now with up to 40% off at ridge.com/FFT.
Josp sent in their 30-gallon bunch of tetras. Got a plego in there, Corey's, snails and shrimp. For a 30-gallon, I think you've stocked it. You've reached the max of your stocking. You can stop now. And it looks pretty nice. It doesn't look overstocked per se. I'm assuming it's a bristlenose pleco. I love the rock work that you raised up from this substrate slightly. The plants looking wild. We got different types of crypts in there. Vallisneria, 4.33 out of 5. Keep it up. My buddy always says my tanks are overplanted. What say you? Very rarely can a fish tank be overplanted. Let's see if this one is correct. Survey says, ding. Nah. What? Your buddy is distraught. Tell him his gravel is too neon and his treasure chest and diver are too 1989. Wow, that's insane of a comment. That is the perfect comment. We found the perfect comment on Reddit for the perfect circumstance, guys. Finny Girl sent in Fluval Flex 15-gallon and it's a betta tank. Is it a solo betta tank? Perhaps. Solo betta with a Fluval 15 to itself with a magnificent scape. I like what you did with the woodscape. I like the rockscape better though, and the plantings are really nice as well. The divided substrate, one of the luckiest betta known to mankind. Very healthy, beautiful looking short fin betta. 4.3 out of 5, keep it up. It finally happened to me too. Luckily on a small scale. Still scared the hell out of me and I was literally holding it and just dropped. What? What do you mean it happened to you too? Is this a common occurrence? Yup, been there, done that. Never doing a closed ecosystem again. Huh? Of course mine exploded probably, at 3 a.m. and woke us up. Man, if something exploded in my house at 3 a.m., I would be scared. That's Ghostbuster hours. Back to the topic, I did not know these jars. I don't know if this person kept it enclosed, but these enclosed Ecosphere things, like I have a couple lying around. Are they gonna explode on me? And the title of this post, it finally happened to me too. Like you're a motorcyclist. If you, what am I trying to say? You know how people who ride motorcycles, it's just a matter of time before they die. I have seen a few accidents, one of them very graphic. Safe to say, I'm steering clear of motorcycles my whole life. Also rock climbers, it's just a matter of time. Alex Honnold, knock on wood, please don't die, you goat. Literal mountain goat. If you don't know, he's the free soloist, which means he doesn't climb with safety gear and he goes up the biggest mountains. So the title is making me think the 2 or 3 ecospheres that I have are just gonna explode on me. Let me know in the comments, is this a thing I've never, are we making kombucha? Like, why are they exploding, sir? Vice sent in their 13-gallon shrimp tank with CO2. You're a brave soul. CO2 and shrimp, the magnificent balance must be kept, or it will be an explosion of death of shrimp in your tank. You could use it for your Sichuan noodles, add that like seafood shrimpy taste. It's a beautiful 13-gallon, although this picture I feel like it's not doing it justice because why are it looking like a 2.5 gallon here? That must be a super big piece of Oko stone. It's a beautiful piece, by the way. The shrimp just love it. The little holes that the Oko stone provides. The carpet is coming in clutch. Is that hair grass? I'm trying to do a hair grass carpet myself. CO2-less? That was my mistake, y'all. Don't ever think you can do that. If I planted a CO2-less hair grass carpet from 1896, it would still not have carpeted by now. A 4.4 out of 5. Love the balance in this tank. Keep it up. A small street in Gujo, Japan with koi swimming right next to sidewalk. This is not even a tourist attraction, I'm pretty sure. Like there's nobody here. Yet I would pay top dollar to visit someplace like this. This is what I mean. Like a lot of people, they don't truly believe me when I say I want to go to Japan or I like Japan. I want to go back to Japan. There's so many things I want to see. And I don't just mean that because I'm a weeb. It's not just because I like anime. Actually, when I went to Japan for the first time, I was shocked that I wasn't that incredibly interested in the anime part of the country. But my favorite parts, just a small day-to-day sort of things. Every block there was a vending machine. We went during the colder season, so it was super nice to get a hot coffee from the vending machine outside of our Airbnb and just hold it. It acts as a hand warmer and then you drink it. The fact that you can go to any 7-Eleven and get a really tasty meal for like 500 yen, which is $5. It almost looks like they are flying. Sheesh, man. These guys actually scare me because they look like toe biters, because those really scare me. I don't think they're toe biters. I think they're just like some sort of gliding aquatic insect. Still though, I honestly don't F with the aquatic insects because I know you gotta be crazy as an insect to exist in the water. There's got to be something in your DNA, in your evolution for you to be able to make that happen, you know? Down in the water, it's even more lethal than air. There's so many more things that can kill you. So these guys probably come prepared. I'm not trying to mess with them. They freak me out. Look how big their eyes are, bro.
You and me, just us and your friend Steve.
The third wheel of all time. It's funny because I have a good friend named Steven. My aquarium is dirty. MFers when they see real aquatic ecosystems. Yeah, black water to the max. Not a lot of plants as well, because in nature, a lot of the times things are very imperfect. There's perfection in the imperfect, okay? These are beautiful examples, but I have to say, this is not like, you have to be intentional when you make these, and you gotta know what you're doing. The difference between your fish tank and nature is that nature in a way is not enclosed, except for the biosphere that's separating it from literal space. Our fish tanks, it is an enclosed system. So if you're gonna let it go and let it get dirty, things can get out of hand real quick. Hawkeye93 sent in their first tank in almost 10 years. Hey, welcome back to the hobby. Starting real strong with a no filter vase with ram's horns, an otocinclus, and 1 pea puffer. Now, this is one of the good examples of how some things in this hobby are listed as can't do or faux pas or things that wouldn't work, like that 1 pea puffer or even the otocinclus in a vase. But I always like to say there are a lot of things in this hobby that are not black and white. Now, what is black and white is if you throw in like 5 goldfish and 3 angelfish in here, that no one on this planet will say that is okay if they know what they're doing. But this is highly debatable. I think this is perfect. What do you guys think in the comments below? I'm actually rating this a 4.5 out of 5. That's how much I like it. Albumstad sent in their 50-gallon, featuring their vampire shrimp called Tiberius. That is badass. Their coolie loach, glass cats, green neons, honey gourami, and other shrimp make up the rest of the stocking. And this, of course, is a zoomed in picture of Tiberius. Look at the size of this tank, bro. I would not arm wrestle with this guy. This guy looks like Levin, the arm wrestler guy. Buying a round-edged fish tank was the best financial decision I've ever took. Hey, see what I tell you guys? Real fish tanks have curves, bro. And it adds curves to your axolotl. Honestly, this tank did not do this axolotl any justice. If I was this axolotl and you posted a picture of me like that, I would sue you for defamation. Is this normal? Is that a constant spill coming out of the tank? Of course it's normal. If your hardwood floor isn't tipping up, rising up from the constant dampening of flooding from your tank, if you're not actively refilling the tank every hour because of water shooting out of it onto your pristine white walls and causing irreversible water damage and causing the people underneath you to file many complaints about water dripping down from their ceiling, can you even call yourself a fish keeper? From abusing a fish in a bottle to abusing a fish in a bowl. Not the bowl, says one brave commenter. He's a goldfish. He used to live in a bottle. He's fine. One man's trash is another man's treasure. What do you guys think, chat? Bowl is better than the bottle they used before. You can't argue with that, I feel like. So it's still good, right? Net positive. For me, myself, I'm looking at it like this guy should experience living in a sort of bowl themselves, see what it feels like to suffer. That's just me though. POV, you got home from work and your roommate got a tank. Oh no, is that duckweed or salvinia getting flushed down the toilet? Maybe azolla? Careful guys. Some of these plants are invasive wherever you live. Maybe it's not invasive where they live, but pro tip, just put it in the compost, you know, let it die before you throw it out into Mother Nature. If you live with a roommate and they're a fish keeper and your toilet doesn't look like that constantly, what are they really keeping? My dad's urchin. Why doesn't my dad have an urchin? This is a call. Universally get everybody's dad around the world their own urchin. Every dad should own an urchin. Hashtag dads need urchins urgently. When you look into the abyss and it not only looks back at you, but also screams. I have a mouth, which is also my asshole, and I must scream, Mr. Pope. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. The perfect aquarium decor doesn't exist. Bruh. I wonder what Gen Zers and Gen Alpha reactions are when they see this in the store. They're like, no way. They got a whole emoji, life-sized emoji. It's taller than me. Mom, can we get this? I need this. This is such boomer energy. It's crazy. If you have a big enough fish tank to have that in it and, you know, it doesn't take up the whole space, I am supportive of you getting this because that means your fish tank can fit any fish without overstocking. Hey guys, welcome back to the end of the video. Hopefully this video started your week just right. Thank you so much for watching until the end, pushing the algorithm. You are true supporters of this channel. Before I let you guys go, here's this week's God. We are well into the summer season. This is the best part of summer, in my opinion, where it doesn't get crazy hot yet, except depending on where you live, it could be crazy hot already. What is your favorite summer activity? Mine is probably actually staying indoors indoors and not tanning my ass off or getting sunburned. I like a lighter complexion, you know? I want to look like Edward Cullen. I am Team Edward, not Team Jacob, unfortunately. Sorry, guys. Woof woof. All right, if you enjoyed this episode, please smash that like button and subscribe. There'll be more videos to come, and don't forget to get your dog wet.
Tetra, 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 we in a spot coming in hot. Ventral fin dot, acclimate that. Where my shoal at, cure my fin rot from Cariciformes to Paracherodon. Hold on, there's not another fish that you can wish for. Lit fam sus, I finna one. I finna gone 3 days without furt. I'm an addict, like fanatic. I'm a baddest, no tabs, only dirt. My Corey gang so loyal, black tetra go skirt. We came to play, came to silence. Gang.